Hello, Majestic Queen. Welcome. The topic is hot and sizzling tonight. Now, Queen, when I stumbled across this particular article, I found it to be very humorous. Not the situation at hand, but humorous because we're talking about a cheater today. And when I looked at this particular article, it says 20 signs of a serial cheater and how to spot them. Now, that was the funny part. We've heard of serial killers, but serial cheaters, this is the person who cheats not one time, not two times, but multiple times. And in several instances, it may even be in multiple relationships. No, that is not humorous because people are being hurt and harmed by these type of interactions that they have with other individuals that they think that they are in a monogamous relationship with. That's not funny. It's just the word serial. And then the next word, cheater. That's very humorous. Now, we want to be able to recognize these signs. And as I said, I just so happened to find this article today. It was written by Nicole Arts and reviewed by Christian Fuller, medical doctor, back in August of 2022. It's still pertinent today. And that is why I am sharing the article with you. So, a serial cheater is someone who cheats multiple times and will sabotage their monogamous relationship just to cheat. So let's look at these 20 signs. Number one, you should already know they have a history of cheating. Infidelity can become a persistent pattern and may be the most obvious indicator of serial cheating. People are 2 to 3 times more likely to cheat in a relationship if they have cheated on their partners in the past. Number 2, they have a fear of commitment. These commitment issues may come from trauma and a history of unhealthy relationships. These individuals who are serial cheaters will self-sabotage a monogamous relationship. They will often exhibit avoidance behaviors so that they can conceal their actions. Number 3, they will badmouth former partners. Serial cheaters are often cynical when it comes to previous relationships. They will not acknowledge their own wrongdoing. They will put the blame onto their ex-partner. Number 4, they will become very secretive with their technology. So the technology, the computers, the cell phones, okay? That's technology. And they will become secretive when using the technology. They will do things like cover their phone when you're around, step out of the room to take a call, become defensive or anxious if you ask to use any of their devices, use passcodes or other control settings to keep from their partner. 5, they keep promising you they have changed. A serial cheater may confess their past history about cheating, but they are so grandiose in their explanation about how they are changing and how they intend to do better. Number 6, here's the big one. In psychology, we call this projection, okay? Putting the undesirable characteristics of themselves onto the next person. So what will they do? They will accuse you of cheating. Serial cheaters may use projection to accuse you of cheating. A cheater rarely wants to admit their impulses or their actions. 7, they will shower you with gifts. And as Gracie said, Gracie was a comedian, and her husband, George, was a comedian. And every time George would cheat, he would bring her gifts. So please, by all means, accept the gifts. You deserve it. They will do this because they are feeling guilty about their actions. Most of the time, cheating partners are not out to hurt you, but they do. And so they will try to compensate for this uncomfortable feeling that they have because they did cheat on you. And so here comes the gifts and the unexpected surprises. Number 8, they don't talk about the future with you. And if you're not married, you can understand the reason why. They want to maintain multiple relationships. And so you are not the focus. But they will have you to believe that you are. A bit narcissistic, if you ask me. And I am a licensed therapist. Okay. Now, number 9, they are preoccupied with their appearance, which I don't see a problem with that unless it's extremely narcissistic or hyper-focused. Okay? The whole world centers around them and their appearance. All right. And they're doing this to attract a new partner. They may spend a lot of time working out, changing their hair, and buying flattering clothes. Number 10. Here's a big one. Oh, I was just playing with her. I don't really mean any harm. I'm just a flirt. So number 10, they flirt often. Serial cheaters may openly flirt with others in front of their partners. They'll go around complimenting people, engage in physical touch, laugh a lot, and tease other people gently in a manner of flirtation. Woo, Majestic Queen, we're learning a lot, aren't we? Because when you're majestic, then you're not out in the world doing the things that you may see other people doing, across the internet. You are really purpose-driven. You're trying to get ahead in life and doing the things like going to college or going to a training program, doing work in the church and in the community. Just doing godly things on earth. It's not that you're perfect, but you're trying to do the right thing. And you're trying to be in this monogamous relationship with the person that you love and adore. And so things get by you. And so that's the purpose in reviewing the article. So we were at 10. Now we're going to move on to 11. Your friends and family will begin to raise concerns about your relationship because they pick up on the flirty and the secretive type of behavior. Or they may hear things that people talk about, from the streets. And they may even know because they've run across the person, at the restaurant, supposedly with a coworker just having lunch. All right now. So your family and friends will try to alert you. But of course, we don't want anybody saying anything about our significant other. But are we missing information when we turn a blind eye to it? I think so. So number 12. They cheated on you before. And I'm going to change. And that person meant absolutely nothing to me. I am so in love with you and I don't want to lose you. Okay, these are some of the words that they may say. Majestic Queen. And of course, you have a warm, generous heart, or they would not have been attracted to you in the very first place. And you try to be a good friend and provide unconditional love. But is this the correct way to go, Queen? When there's someone out there who will be monogamous in a relationship with you and cares so much about you that they don't want to hurt you at all? Something to think about. 13. They keep you feeling anxious. In healthy relationships, there's trust. But when you are feeling anxious or suspicious about your partner, that leads to unhealthy thoughts. Number 14. An ex has warned you. Sometimes your ex-partner will come forward and warn you about the cheating behavior. And you may feel as though that their warnings are just being vindictive and jealousy. But they are really trying to turn a light bulb on for you to let you know that they know something about your partner's cheating behavior. Now, this is your ex-partner who also loved you at a point in time that's bringing you this information. Now, see, females know females, males know males. And that's all I'll say on that topic. 15. You caught them lying. They lied to you before. So, that cheater have other characteristics that are not so benevolent. Lying pathologically about every little thing. And in the beginning, you may believe it, and then you begin to okay, this sounds like a lie. And the person continues to lie and lie and lie until you look at the person from a different perspective now. And you wonder, is it time to leave this relationship? I can't make that decision for you, Queen. If you are in this situation, that's a decision that you will have to make for yourself. So cheating entails a significant level of deceit. But that degree of lying doesn't usually develop overnight. Instead, many cheaters engage in consistent white lies or, here's a big word, manipulation to maintain their self-image. So is it really about protecting you from the lie? No. It's to maintain their self-image. Now, see, this is why we fell for the person in the first place. Number 16. Queen. Number 16. Oh, my God. They are overly charming. Yeah, I've been there a time or two, Queen, in a relationship with a serial cheater. Charmed his way back in multiple times because I loved him so much, and probably still do to some degree. But I'm going to tell you something, Queen. Sooner or later, the charm wears off. Oh, Queen, sooner or later you be like, you know what? I'm getting ready to catch a flight. All right. But I'm going to stay home because I don't want to catch a case. But boy, you're lying. I'm getting ready to go inside your head. Okay, back to the seriousness. You know I like to play too. Okay? So, in the beginning, did he come across as very charismatic and enticing? Yes, he did. I fell for that one. Did you fall in love extremely quick? Oops, that would be me. Okay, go ahead. Guess what? You're not the only person they pulled with those tactics. Every female he has worked with and pulled the same tactics on. Okay? All right. 17. Did they bail on you at the last minute? Now, these serial cheaters that we're talking about tonight often juggle multiple relationships. And when they smooth, and I'm talking about real smooth, they know how to do it in a way that it goes undetected. And then one day you look up and there's that other female. And then there's another female. And then there's another female. And you be like, when in the world did he have the time to bring all these females into the fold? He was charming me each and every day, telling me how much he loved me each and every day. Okay? All right. But he found a way now, didn't he? Yes, he did. Okay. So, like I said, they often juggle multiple relationships at the same time. They constantly wager their time to determine the best way to meet their own needs. As a result, they often present as inconsistent and unreliable. Even if you have committed to plans, they have no problem canceling those plans if a better opportunity presents itself. Whoa. It's a sad situation. Number 18. They often will downplay their cheating behavior. Yes. They will downplay the effects of cheating to seem normal within the context of their relationship. All right. 19. Now you know this is a big one, Queen. They will ask you for an open relationship. Now, I don't know where you come from, Queen, but I am a person who loves partnership and monogamy. There will be no open relationship. But back to the article. Open relationship? Are you kidding me? They believe that open relationships can be healthy and it can be advantageous for couples. But if this is not your idea of relationship, then I would not become a part of an open relationship. 20. They are rarely single, and their relationships seem superficial. Serial cheaters often crave comfort and attachment from others because they often feel insecure about themselves. They rely on others to enhance their self-esteem. So, Queen, in summary, at the bottom of everything that goes on with this individual who is a serial cheater is low self-esteem. And they are trying to present themselves as having high, charismatic self-esteem. So everything that they're doing is really to try to build themselves up, not knowing that they're coming across in the opposite. They are tearing their image down. Now, as a result of this insecurity and this low self-esteem, they will hop from one relationship to the next. But because they can't fully lean into real commitment and trust, their relationship will lack depth and may seem superficial, and is superficial. With that being said, Queen, that was a mouthful. I told you it would be hot tonight. It's sizzling, baby. It's sizzling. Now, what are you to gain? You now know and can recognize this person who is the serial cheater. It's up to you to decide if you want a relationship or if you want a different type of relationship. I'm not going to be the one to tell you what to do. I'm just going to say, think about it and make a wise decision. Be blessed, Queen, and always be majestic.